Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday again. Tuesday. I hope you all had a great Monday. And today I just want to encourage you and say to you, you've got the choice to choose to be the best version of you. Whatever anybody else thinks about you or believes about you, or just whatever they think about you, you have the choice to be the best version of yourself. No one can control what you become. You've got that choice. And I just want to encourage you today and say to you that, you know, I've been at some low points in my life. I've been to the bottom, basically. You know, when you get to the bottom and you're like, wow, after all my hard work, I actually dropped so far down. And, you know, have you ever been in a situation where you're just going to give up? You feel like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. There's no more I can do. There's no more I want to do. Like, you've reached your rock bottom, you know, as they say. And you just feel like to get back to where you were is going to take so much time. It's going to take so much effort that you're not willing to give. You just feel like you've got no more strength, no more fights left in you. I just want to encourage you and say to you that I've been to that place. And the only way I was able to get out of it is through the choice. The choice to believe that, you know what, I can get back to where I was. Furthermore, I can do better than where I was. I can. And it's just that mindset. It's the mindset to believe that whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. And, you know, when I was down, I still, you know, wanted to be happy, but you're like, oh, but what is the point? Oh, but this happiness is only going to last till tomorrow. Oh, what's the point? But it took a lot for me to teach myself to stay in the right mindset and stay around the right people and always be around positive people. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of positive people in this world and there's a lot of negative people in this world. And it's your choice. Who do you want to surround yourself with? And, you know, you could say maybe someone really close to you is negative and you don't know how to there's no possible way of not being around that person. Then you don't have to share with them anything that you feel like a negative response might just ruin it for you. You don't have to share anything with them. You can just, you know, have a general conversation and leave it as that. But if you're going through something and you feel like if you say it to them or something, there'll be a negative response which might make you feel even worse than you do, then don't share it with them, you know. But you need to teach yourself to go beyond your breaking point, because everyone's got a point where they're, you know, like you just can't take it anymore. But you know what, the amazing thing about human beings is the ability to go beyond our breaking point, to say, you know what, I am broken, I am literally broken, but I can carry on, I can do another day. I've been in some days that I think, wow, it actually cannot get any worse than this. And then guess what? The next day actually gets worse than that. But, you know, you can't just sit there and say, you know what, that's it, I'm not going to live my life anymore because of all these setbacks. No. Because you know what they say, a setback is preparation for a comeback. But are you ready to come back, or are you going to stay set back? That's a choice for you to make. And that's why I love Tuesday. Choose your day. Choose the choices that you make. And, you know, if you want to move forward, if you want to change your life, if you want to make a difference, but you don't know where to start, I will say to you, start by setting some goals. Get you a pen and paper and set some goals. And when you set your goals, make sure they're smart goals. We've got smart TV, we've got smartphones. Set some smart goals. And when I say smart goals, I mean make sure your goals are specific. Make sure they're measurable. Make sure they're attainable. Make sure they're relevant to your life, to your situation, to your vision, to your future. And make sure you put a time on your goals. Because, you know, they say a goal without all these things is just a dream. And we love to dream. I love to dream. I dream a lot, but I set goals and I achieve my goals. And once you set yourself a goal and achieve it, the greatness that you'll feel is what will drive you to set another goal and another goal and another goal. And before you know it, something that might have seemed so big, you've managed to achieve it because you've broken it down into smaller sections, and you've managed to achieve every single one of it. And they say the problem with us humans is not that we can't achieve anything. The problem is we set ourselves goals that are so small and we achieve them. But yet we're too afraid to set ourselves goals that seem impossible and then achieve that. So I'll just leave you with that today. And I know, like, when I say timely, in the sense of, it doesn't matter how long it will take for you to achieve your goal. Whether you decide to do it or not, the time will pass. So if you've got something you really, really want to do, and it's going to take you 6 months to achieve it, or 5 years to achieve it, believe it or not, whether you achieve it or not, the 6 months will come. Whether you decide to go ahead and achieve your goal, set your goal so that in 5 years' time, as planned, your goal come through, whether or not you do it, 5 years will come. Time's not going to stop. So just remember that, and don't be afraid to set some amazing goals. And whilst you're doing it, focus on yourself, focus on your life. Don't watch what anybody else is doing. Do not watch what the only person you should compare yourself to, the only thing you should compare yourself to, is the person you was yesterday. The person that you was yesterday. How different are you today? What choices are you making today to make sure you're not back where you were yesterday? What choices are you making today to make sure you're a better person than you were yesterday? That's the only comparison you should do. And obviously we live in a world of social media, and you see people doing this and doing that, and it makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing this with my life. Or if you're not in the social media world and you don't go on anything, then it's fine. But even through WhatsApp, people are now posting things every day. And sometimes it can make you feel like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing? Do not compare your life to anybody else. Focus on you, focus on your goals, focus on your vision, and be the best you can. But most importantly, choose to have an amazing day. Goodbye for now, and don't forget to share this with the people you love.